OneOceanography.com fan asks, are the tides the same size and timing all over the world? Here's my answer. Tides are caused mostly by the moon, with a supporting role from the sun, both of which tug on the ocean as the earth rotates underneath. You'd think that would produce something tidy and uniform. It does not. The size of the tide depends on where you are. The Bay of Fundy in Canada gets tidal ranges of around 50 feet, enough water moving in and out twice a day to float a small country. Meanwhile, parts of the Mediterranean barely manage a foot. The Gulf of Mexico, in places, gets only one high tide and one low tide per day, instead of the usual two. Tahiti has tides that are driven more by the sun than the moon, which makes them run on solar time rather than lunar time. It's chaos. Beautiful, predictable chaos. This happens because tides aren't just the moon pulling water around. They're the moon pulling water around inside basins of very specific shapes and depths, which slosh at their own preferred rhythms, like wine in a glass versus water in a bathtub. Coastlines, continental shelves, and ocean depth all change the answer. The timing varies too. High tide in one port can be low tide in another a few hundred miles away. That's why tide tables are local. Trust your local tide table. Do not trust a sea otter's tide table. I have other priorities. Hope that helps.